Every spirit in the CBS Ghost series died a unique and haunting death. The cast comprises Rose McIver as Sam, Utkarsh Ambudkar as Jay, and a cast of paranormal spirits spanning 1,000 years. The dead who inhabit Woodstone Mansion experience deaths that range from when Vikings roamed indigenous land to the present day, with the spirits offering unique ghost time periods and backstories that fill out their characters. While there are many shows like Ghosts, the haunting premise of the residents at Woodstone Mansion is undoubtedly unique. The deaths of each ghost character in the series add to the show's lore and build the complete Woodstone B&B timeline. While there are still some unknowns about the fates of the spirits in the CBS series, Ghosts has revealed vital details about the dead that comprise the series, which are essential to appreciate the series. Thorfinn. Thor died of a lightning strike. Devon Chandler Long's Thor died of a lightning strike in 1007 CE. While it wasn't his proudest moment, Thor was susceptible to the circumstances because he was wearing a metal helmet during a thunderstorm, contributing to the cause of his death. In all fairness to the 1,000-year-old Viking, Thor did not equip himself to survive independently. His Viking crew deserted him in what became North America for unknown reasons, which left Thorfinn vulnerable to the elements. While Thor survived some time on the land, he ultimately died at Woodstone. As a 1,000-year-old Viking, Thor is one of the oldest spirits on the property yet to get sucked off. While Thor was still alive on the property, he made friends with a squirrel named Oscar, who Thor experienced nightmares about killing for years. Although he is one of the oldest ghosts on the property, Thor's unique ghost trait separates him from the more recently deceased. Sasapis. Sasapis died in the 1500s. Sasapis' death is the only unknown death going into Ghost Season 4. Roman Zaragoza's Sasapis belongs to the Lenape, a group of people indigenous to the northeastern woodlands who lived in New York Bay, western Long Island, and the lower Hudson Valley of New York State before European contact. Sasapis died in the early 1500s, meaning there was a chance his death occurred before European contact. The Lenape people first recorded contact with Europeans in 1524. While Sasapis and fellow Ghost Shiki were native to the area at their death, the Lenape were displaced from their land due to the American Revolutionary War. The Indian removal policy further displaced the Lenape in the 1860s. While the cause of Sasapis' death is unclear, his ghost power is that he can enter people's dreams and communicate with them in an unconscious state. Isaac Higgintut. Isaac died of dysentery. Brandon Scott Jones. Isaac Higgintut was an American soldier during the Revolutionary War. In the late 1700s, Isaac fought in the war until he died of dysentery on the property. Isaac's death is a recurring joke since the character lacked general regard for clean eating, drinking, and hygienic practices. Forgotten in the modern age and even during his own time, Isaac was a founding father, whose most notable accomplishment was negotiating the surrender of Fort Ticonderoga. The character also created a long-range musket called the Isaac. Since Isaac died of a bowel condition, he gives off a terrible gastrointestinal smell when the living walk through him. Hetty Woodstone. Hetty died of strangulation. The lady of the house died at Woodstone Mansion in the late 1800s after Hetty strangled herself with a telephone cord. Rebecca Wisicki's Hetty was living at the mansion when her husband mysteriously disappeared, leaving her to answer for all of his crimes. Faced with the choice of being charged with her husband's crimes and losing her fortune or else, Hetty took the cord from the rare Woodstone family telephone and used it to end her life. Hetty later revealed to Isaac and Sam that she was acting to save her son, Thomas, by keeping his fortune intact. Hetty admitted feeling regretful of her decision and that she had made a mistake. While Thomas could live on the Woodstone fortune, Hetty was keenly aware that Thomas never had a mother, which hindered him in other ways.